Hey everybody, CloneTrooper163 here, and today I want to talk a little bit about the Dragon's Teeth DLC that just came out. It came out for all premium users on Tuesday, and I wanted to get this video out sooner, but there was some things that caused me not to get this out, so I'm actually recording this here on Sunday, and it'll be uploaded tonight. But basically, I want to talk all about the DLC and about what I think about it and how I feel that this DLC, why, it just reminds me so much of Close Quarters, the Close Quarters DLC for Battlefield 3, and that's what I loved. I loved those maps sometimes. I loved being able to escape from the massive vehicular combat of Battlefield and switch over to Close Quarters combat. Now, I like that they put the Amtrak in here, and some maps will have, like, dirt bikes and stuff like that on the map, and maybe a little attack vehicle. But that's it. We don't see except for I think one map that's that's in Korea, North Korea actually, where it actually has some tanks and stuff. But that's all right. But Pearl Market probably is one of my favorite maps, and when my first time ever playing it, this is the second time playing on it that I recorded. The first time that I went to play on this map, people kept saying in the chat that this map really sucks. It's stupid. When DICE tries to implement a verticality to their maps, they screw it up. And I really thought this was really good. I thought this was really cool. I liked being able to go to a side part on the map and instantly go up into the stairs and go up a whole bunch of stairs and get combat in some of the buildings. I miss combat where you can go inside buildings and fight around and stuff like that in Battlefield. I wish stuff like that they would add more and more and more instead of keeping us outside. I'd like to have inside combat sometimes. But basically, out of all of the maps, besides the one, I forget which one it is, it's the one with the Sunken Dragon, I think it's called. That's my other favorite map. Sunken Dragon and Pro Market are probably my favorite two out of the pack. And, those are probably the only two maps that I'm going to play on a lot. And I feel that, the other two maps to me don't live up to the hype. I mean, the one where the mud comes across the map for Levolution just doesn't appeal to me. They're just really, it's kind of like you have this side with these big walls, and then you have a tiny bridge in the middle, and then you have the walkway for where the train's on it, and it's kind of one-sided at a certain point when you're playing Chain Link. And I really, feel like that map should have been thought out a little bit better. But the other map, which is the one with the train that comes through, I don't like that map either. But Pearl Market and Sunken Dragon, really love those two maps. They're something that I would definitely play on for a while. I usually play on DLCs for about a couple of months, and then I kind of get bored of them after I get all the weapons unlocked, and then I move on back to my stock Battlefield 4 with Second Assault maps on there, because I like the Second Assault maps because they remind me of Battlefield 3. I love playing on Metro. Sometimes I'll go on a Metro server. The only map I didn't like out of Second Assault was Operation Firestorm. That map, I don't understand why they added that, but that's for another video or another time, something, who knows. But yeah, the maps are great. I love fighting through the rooftops and going through the buildings here. It's just really awesome. I think because this DLC was being made by DICE LA and not DICE Sweden itself. I think, or DICE Stockholm. Yeah, it's DICE Stockholm. But that because it was made by DICE LA, I think that's what makes it so much better. I don't know. DICE did the first DLC, which, like I said earlier, it escapes my name. I can't remember it, but. Yeah, this is really cool DLC. The weapons, but the weapons are really cool. This is probably the first DLC in Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, excuse me, that I love the weapons that come with the DLC. Now, I've played CTE, and probably a lot of people have played CTE from since it came out. Now that now everybody that's premium can get into it, and so basically, for a couple of weeks, we are almost about since the beginning of July, we've had or into June, we've had the ability to play with the Dragon's Teeth weapons, and everybody is saying that the Bulldog is way overpowered, and yeah, in CTE when I played it, I really loved that weapon. I would put on a angled grip, a heavy barrel, and I think it was a Cobra RDS, and I loved that weapon. It really was perfect. It was something, different because of this mag size. It's only 21 mags, and I'm using it here. In my first playthrough of this Dragon's Teeth DLC, people were all over the place with that weapon, calling people noobs for using it, and I don't see how you could call people noobs for using a weapon maybe that they have never went into CTE and played and used. They're using it for their first time probably. But yeah, it is overpowered in an instance, but it's, you can't go around spraying with a 30-round mag. Basically with this weapon, when you kill somebody, you have to reload every mag because you're not going to be able to take out anybody with what's left in the mag unless you get a headshot. So I guess that's why, it's sort of a bit overpowered, but, it kind of compensates for it having a small mag instead of going around with like 31 rounds, like I said, and mowing people down with it. But yeah, it's sort of that weapon that I love in this game. I love the Engineer's PDW weapon that they come with. It kind of reminds me. It's sort of, I guess you could say, of a compact like M4, if there was ever such a thing. With an MP5 mag. That's what it reminds me of. I really love that weapon. I loved using that in CTE. I haven't unlocked it yet in Battlefield 4, but I hopefully in the future I can get it unlocked. But I really love that they added the Unica 6. That I loved that pistol when I was playing CTE. It was probably my most favorite pistol in the game. I guess you could say the Desert Eagle is really good. I like that weapon, but it's got such mass recoil on it. It's just going to be so hard to aim. I think that would be kind of cool weapon to shoot at a longer distance because it has such a high caliber bullet to it that, and put a bigger scope on it. And you could probably use it for medium to sort of long ranges shots. But this DLC is really cool. It really has a lot of different things to it. It brings back the close quarter combat that I think some people liked in the close quarters DLC for Battlefield 4. I have not seen the Levolution on the map where the mud comes down. I haven't seen that yet. But the Levolution on where you drain the water on Sunken Dragon and then it comes back up and then drain it and comes back up. That's really cool because it adds a certain level to the middle of the map. I like how they have a center point on the map. It really kind of gives cool factor to it, where you could be sitting on one of the smaller little ships that they have sitting there, and all of a sudden you're sitting level with the water, and then all of a sudden you lean to the right, and you're killed from the people on the stairs by the parking garage. It's really cool. You could duck down in there, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're dead because the water level just plopped and went away. As you can see here, this is probably, I think, the second time I've used the battle pickup for this weapon. It indeed is sort of overpowered. I think I go on a little kill streak here in a minute with one of these. The grenade launcher I do try to use, I think, at one point, and it's really bad. I don't like it. But I thought that, to my knowledge, I was thinking that there was two types of these. One that was had an M240 on it, and then one with a grenade launcher. I didn't realize that they were both the same on the map. But I've only seen a couple of people have the ballistic shield, and I remember in CTE that thing was so annoying. I about wanted to go out of my mind. It was like my days back playing Modern Warfare 2, where people would just camp in a corner or something with that ballistic shield. I do not like it. I think it was the one thing in this DLC that they did wrong, and I think that obviously, in my opinion, it needs to be removed, but it won't be. But the DLC just kind of brings a whole to the feel of how close quarters should be in Battlefield. Now, I want to talk a little about the Chain Link extra mode in here, and then we got Capture the Flag as well back for this. But Chain Link, I do not like it. I'm sick of Conquest wannabe game modes. I want something new. I want something fresh. I want something that's different. I want something that that you would never think of right now. I'm so happy with Naval Strike that they brought back Carrier Assault, but I feel that was so half-assed. Just for the fact that in Titan mode in 2142, you could destroy that, and then you'd have to have time to get off the ship, in this one it blows up. Oh, it's over with. Match is over, and it feels like it's just so weak. That mode, I love that mode, but it just feels so weak. And also that is as again the one Conquest wannabe, but that's what Titan mode was. You capture flag, missiles start to fly, but there's so many variants of Conquest style game modes in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 that it's just so annoying. I feel like we need something different. I feel like we need something that's new and innovating on the Battlefield franchise. Final Stand hopefully does that, and the rumors that there may be hopefully a nuke in that would be really cool. It'd be kind of cool for a nuke to come down, kill everybody, and then everybody respawns, and then the map is totally different. Kind of brings me back to Call of Duty Ghost, where that one map can do that. But I really wish that if hopefully Final Stand has that, and hopefully we don't have to wait till right before Battlefield Hardline to get that Final Stand DLC. I bet you anything it'll probably release at the end of end of August, somewhere in September. That's probably my thing. They're not going to release it after Hardline, because nobody will probably a lot of people will move over to Hardline. I know I won't. I'll probably stay with Battlefield 4 and then pick Hardline up in a sale or something. G2A always has games on sale for crazy low prices, so maybe they may have it. But there's not really much else I can say about this DLC that that I like. I mean, I like this DLC. I like it to an extent. I like the pro market. I hope excuse me. I hope that I can find a server that's 24/7 pro market, which will be very, very difficult, but I know what's going to happen here. In a couple of weeks, everybody's going to go back, their servers that they own, they're going to go back to either rotating, every single DLC. A lot of servers right now are just putting up Dragon's Teeth DLC, and then what they'll probably do is in a couple of weeks they'll go back to having Dragon's Teeth just in a rotation of the 3 other DLCs. And yeah, that's plus along with Battlefield 4 maps. But I definitely love some of the weapon. I definitely love all of the weapons. Obviously the sniper rifle, to me the sniper rifle feels like it could be used as a short-ranged weapon. Slap an ACOG on that, or another 3.4 4x scope on it, or something lower, and you could have something that you could walk around the map and certainly just one-shot people with. I like it. I'm sad that we're not getting to see many LMGs in any of these DLCs, hardly. I think we got one LMG out of all the DLC. I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have. I think maybe we did, and maybe we didn't. I'm not sure, but it seems like the support class is kind of, not getting any more weapons. We're not seeing any shotguns. We're not seeing any more carbines. We got one carbine, I think, out of all the DLCs. We're not getting any of that. We're getting more assault weapons. We're getting more PDW weapons. We're getting more sniper rifles, and we're getting one gadget. China, I think it's China Rising or China Assault. I forget the name of the first DLC. But yeah, it's had some things in there, get more gadgets in that one than any of the other DLC. So I feel like Final Stand needs to add more carbine weapons, shotguns, and LMGs, and maybe another DMR, because the DMR, shotgun, and PDW, carbine and the support class LMG is actually, you know, not getting any new weapons. And I want, hopefully we'll get that in here, because this focused on sniper, PDW, and assault in this one. And I think in Naval Assault we got snipers, assault, and LMG, I think. Yeah, we got the ASW in one of the DLCs. Yeah, that's right. But that's in real life more of a assault rifle than it is a LMG. But anyways, so I really hope that you guys liked my thing on this. I'm going to leave you with the rest of the gameplay here if you want to just continue watching. I'll crank up the audio and you guys can watch it. But out of everything that I've played of this DLC so far, I've played every map. And being able to test all the weapons out in CTE without having to unlock them right now, which I will get to later. But I would have to say I give this DLC an 8 out of 10, merely for the fact that you know, it adds a lot of cool weapons, and I'm mainly rating in an 8 because of the weapons and Sunken Dragon and Pearl Market. The other two maps, you know, if the other two maps were good, I would probably give it a solid 10. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should go back and give this only like a 7, because an 8 is kind of too much. A 7, 6.5 to 7, you know, is perfect right for this DLC. But so I hope you guys liked this little quick rundown of what I thought of the DLC. You know, it's obviously, you know, it really good. I feel that it could be improved. You know, maybe just tad bit the Bulldog damage could be toned down just a tad bit, but not too much, because I think it's perfect the way it is, because you have the gun and you compensate it for the small mag. You know, so anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up in the description. It only takes 2 seconds for you to do that if you're watching this video. But I will see you guys in the next one.
I'm hurt! I need a medic! There's your med kit. Go get it.
Objective Delta has just been neutralized.
I need you to attack this objective.
Charlie has been neutralized. Now control objective Charlie.
Attack this objective. Go, go, go!
Just lost objective Echo. Eyes on a hostile machine gunner.